Hey there, it's Tash, and today I am here to do the 2016 A Year in Review book tag, even though it's not 2016 anymore because I am behind, but nonetheless, I'm trying to get it in now while 2016 isn't a distant memory. And I apologise if you can hear mowing or like a motor in the back because my neighbour has been freaking doing, I don't know what, murdering people with a chainsaw. I don't know, they've been doing something all day and it's noisy and I'm annoyed, but it is 2 o'clock now and I've given up trying to outlast them. Alright, so let's go. And as ever, my laptop is over here because I can't memorize things. Who do you think I am? Question 1. Trump versus Clinton. Name your favourite character rivalry. And I'm trying to do the thing which was recommended in the original video where you name books you read in 2016. This was tricky. So I picked my favourite character rivalry is this bird versus cats. Because I don't know if you can see, but it says down here, cats fear me. And this is from Guide to Troubled Birds. Does that count? I don't think so. That was the only thing I could think of. Question number 2, Turkey failed coup. Failed to finish, DNF. This year I started Throne of Glass because I wanted to know what the hype was about, and I got maybe halfway through before I just kind of put it down because I will tell you the moment that broke me. I get that, you know, she's perfect and amazing and she's beautiful, but also an amazing world famous assassin, and she has every assassin skill possible. She has great physical fighting skills, she can climb things, she's smart, she's sassy, she can, you know, woo and win over 2 childhood best friends. But the bit that broke me was when, for no reason, she started playing the piano, and of course she's amazing at the piano, of course she's amazing at everything, she has no reason to be good at the piano, but she is. So I put it down, and I may come back to it, but I need to cool off after that piano incident. Limit, guys, there's a limit of how much I can take. Question 3 is Pokemon Go. What book did you buy or read based on the hype? Did you enjoy it? I bought Illuminae, obviously because of the hype, not so much on BookTube, but more of the hype on Bookstagram. I saw everyone taking photos of this and I was like, lol, I'll buy it. I'm trying to read it and finding it especially difficult, but I'm trying because I know a lot of people love it, so I'm trying. I am trying. 4, Stranger Things. What's one book that you want everyone to read? Don't like Stranger Things, but what I do like, however, is William Blake's The Marriage of Heaven and Hell. I think everyone should read it because it is great. And it's only about 4 pages long. A lot of this is just like analysis. It's only about probably not, maybe 20 pages long, and it's all like coloured in and it's like half drawings. And it's very lovely and I love it, and it's about how 2 competing forces, like the restrictive stoic heaven, which is like intellect and reason and stuff, and also hell, which is kind of like nature and passion and just romantic with a capital R, all that jazz, and how both of these competing forces together create beautiful things. And I love it, and I think it has a pretty positive message, and I actually wrote an essay on that and I still really like it. So that's how you know this love is true. Yeah. My only problem with it is that maybe if everyone read it, it's too hyper-individualized, and that's not a message I want to spread to everyone, but nonetheless, it's really good. Question 5, Game of Thrones, The Walking Dead, Mr. Robot. What was your favourite book cliffhanger within a series? The Raven King from the All Film and Game series, because damn if that series wasn't wild. I like marathoned it, so I didn't really have to wait to see what happened, but I guess it was a cliffhanger at the end of book 2, even if I moved straight on to book 3, so it didn't really remain a cliffhanger. Question 6, The Tragic Crisis in Aleppo. Name the last book that made you cry or teary-eyed, and this was More Happy Than Not, which I didn't particularly like. I liked the first half, but I didn't like where the second half went. I thought it was going to be like a happy contemporary book, but no. 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 So, yeah. The second half of the book did like a freaking 180, and I was like trying to finish it at like 4 a.m. And I think it's just because I finished it at 4 a.m. and I was like really distraught, and I was like crying just like a little bit, and then I had uni the next day and I was still angry about the ending because why couldn't it have been the book that I thought it was? 7. Brexit. Name a book that you have an unpopular opinion towards, and this is The Name of the Wind. So many people are up this novel's ass, and I hated it. It's like 600 pages long, and I like spite read it. That's a lie. I listened to the audiobook, and it was like 36 hours long, and I spite read it, and I still hated it. I like the bits at the present where the main character, whose name escapes me, is an adult, but I freaking hate the kid version of him. And it's the same problem I had with Throne of Glass, where he's just good at everything. He's like, oh, look at me, I'm smart, I'm good at magic, and I can play an instrument. Is there nothing I can't do? So I wrote a review on Goodreads that was very long and very angry. Yeah, I did not like that book. 8. 4 new elements discovered in the periodic table. That's nice. Got to put a positive thing in there. Name an author you discovered / read for the first time this year. And that was Norbisi Philip. I'm sorry, I butchered your name. I love you, and I should treat your name better, but I'm sorry. Yeah, this was a book I read for the first time this year, and I don't know, yeah, and it was, I don't know, kind of poetry maybe, depends on your definition of poetry. I really loved it. The inside is beautiful. Like, look at this, guys. It's kind of, no, you can't even see. Nine, All Lives Matter, your favorite diverse read. And that is The Fire Next Time by James Baldwin. Look at these tabs. Look, it's because I love it. I love James Baldwin. What a guy. What a fave. 10, Zika Virus, a book that spread like wildfire, and I don't know. I picked The Girls by Emma Cline because, I don't know, I think a lot of people read it maybe. I just don't know. I read it, so that's all that really matters, and I gave it 5 stars because it was great. 11, Leonardo DiCaprio finally won the Oscar. What was your most anticipated book release this year? I don't really keep up with book releases. I don't really read series. I'm not particularly loyal to authors, so I don't really know when books come out. When they're out, I read them. But I think for this, I will probably pick Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. 12, In Memoriam. Name a memorable character death. It's raining. I'm heartbroken. I'm always heartbroken. I've seen this character's death so many times, but I'm still heartbroken, and I still love them, and I still grieve for them every day. 13, Samsung phones, one book that blew your mind this year! Exclamation point. For that, I picked The Picture of Dorian Gray because this book messed me up. At the end, when I finished this book, I felt physically ill. Like, I felt physically ill, and I kind of just lied down for a couple hours because that's how much it messed me up, and then I was messed up forever. And I think a lot of it was because it was a philosophy book. I didn't know that till the end, and I hated it until the end, but then the ending got me like, whoa. And I think the reason that it messed me up was because it was very passiveness versus activeness. Dorian wasn't a very active member of his life. Henry Wotton, I think his name. I call him Wonton because I think that's what the joke is supposed to be. Lord Henry had more influence and control over Dorian's life than Dorian, and Dorian got punished for that, so I was like stressed. I was like stressed to the max. And yes, this is getting long, so I will wrap this up. Yeah, so bye guys. Bye 2016. Bye.